Welcome to the tutorial video on kiosk mode in Kimai. Today, you will learn how to turn a shared tablet or PC into a simple punch clock terminal, so employees can clock in and out in seconds without logging into a full Kimai account. In Kimai, the Kiosk plugin is built for exactly that scenario. Shared devices in break rooms, warehouse entrances, reception desks, or anywhere teams need fast, repeatable time tracking with minimal training. From an employee's perspective, the flow is super straightforward. They walk up to the shared device and identify themselves in one of three ways. The first and recommended option is an RFID or NFC tap using a token or card. The second option is manual code entry, where they type a personal PIN or code right into the kiosk screen. The third option is a barcode scan, either using the device camera or a USB or Bluetooth scanner. You can reuse an existing code, like an NFC door entrance token or a barcode printed on a company badge. Before activating kiosk mode in Kimai, make sure your hardware works correctly. Especially when using NFC, make sure your tokens are configured based on what your kiosk setup actually reads. You can find examples of kiosk applications and configurations in Kimai's documentation. Just click the link in the description. Now let's set it up in your Kimai system. You'll find kiosk mode in the administration area. The first thing you will see here is the list of all users who are registered in your system. Now click on Settings and start by choosing the login mode, which is how users will identify themselves. You can set it to keyboard input for manual codes, add a barcode scanner, or configure it for external scanning like NFC tokens. Pick the one that matches your workplace setup and hardware. Next, you'll choose an activity. This is important. Kiosk mode needs one non-global activity assigned to a specific project. After that, you can customize the kiosk screen experience. You can add a text message that appears on the kiosk display, something short and clear, like scan your badge to clock in/out, or enter your code, then press enter. You can also configure the confirmation message duration, which is how many seconds the confirmation screen stays visible after a successful login or scan. Depending on your kiosk device and configuration options, you could also enable things like a screensaver on selected days, sound feedback for successful clock-ins and clock-outs, showing which users are currently clocked in, and even saving the user IP for work location tracking. Once the kiosk settings are configured, click Save. The next step will be assigning codes to your users. In the kiosk mode area, you'll see the list of all registered users. Choose a user, then assign them a code. You can click the green button to generate a code automatically, and then edit the code manually. This is especially useful if you're using NFC tokens, or if you want to match a barcode that's already printed on an existing employee card. Now let's test it. Click on Login Screen. Open the kiosk view in your browser on the shared device. Take one user's code and paste it into the kiosk screen, or scan it. The user should be signed in immediately, and you should see the confirmation screen showing their stats for the week. You can also change the view to their working times. Then the kiosk should return to the ready screen, waiting for the next scan. One final practical note, especially if you're using NFC, behavior can differ depending on the setup. For example, Chrome in a browser may read an NFC chip's ID, while an Android kiosk browser app might read the chip's stored value instead. So if NFC doesn't behave like you expect, it's usually not Kimai being weird. It's the device and the kiosk app reading different data from the token. Make sure your tokens are configured based on what your kiosk setup actually reads. And that's kiosk mode, a clean, locked-down Kimai interface that turns a shared device into a punch clock terminal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.